It is time, guys, for the last faction, Graveborn's tier list for AFK Arena, right here. If you haven't seen the previous tier list, you can find the links down below in the video description for the playlist. You can find other videos there, and here we'll talk about the Graveborns and we'll see who is the best Graveborn of them all. As always, guys, this video will be based on my personal opinion, so if you don't like what you see, don't be shy to comment down below and let me know your opinion, which are the best heroes if I'm wrong somewhere, because no one is perfect, and we can create the ultimate tier list after that. And also, guys, before we start, if you are tired of AFK Arena, you can go to my second channel, Kosh Idle, and check out idle incremental game reviews, guides, and other stuff, and other type of games that you can play in parallel with your main game, so it doesn't require that much time. That's why I love those games, and I hope you will love them as well. If you don't love those games, just go sub there. I need subs, and you can help me out a lot if you will sub to that channel. So yeah, let's go to the tier list. And so we are moving on to the everyone's favorite Graveborn. Did I actually move them all in the right place? Yes, I did. I'm so smart. So yeah, Graveborns now. For Graveborns, we will probably get the most S tiers. We can actually compare which faction have the most S tiers. Let's go. Baden, poor guy, was useful back in the day. Really nice design. I like his design so much with all those summons, but he is a D tier for us. Mostly useless. He's using some of the boss teams to prevent Scarlet killing your own team, but other than that, not useful at all. Sadly, over there, Farrell, our crowd control guy, goes to the A tier because he is good in, he's part of the one of the core teams with the gradual and all that, so really good carry, not carry, crowd control guy. His stuns, his life, energy drain are really good. Like, those things make enemies suffer, so you won't regret building him up. I was waiting with his build for so long and I regret that myself, so I would like to build him earlier. Diamond. Diamond is still part of many teams. He is being part of the, how is it called? Twisted Realm? Oh my god, forgot its name. Temporal Rift. And he is your best carry up to the end of the mid game. So therefore A tier, maybe S tier. If you're early game, he will be your like top guy, the go-to guy. If you are late game, you would like to build him not the first priority, you can get different hero instead of him. So for Graveborn team, you don't really need him. But overall, you will use him in the Cursed Realm, you will use him in a lot of game modes, so you won't regret building him up. That's a good investment. If you're just starting out, you would like to focus on him entirely and you won't regret that, so yeah. Next one is Gradual. Gradual, my man, S tier, straight away. Best boss damage dealer because of his damage scaling from the enemy's damage taken or health remaining, I don't remember, but he is scaling his damage with the enemy and that makes him really powerful. His damage lowered from the enemy mage makes him really powerful, so overall that guy will make you happy. One of the best heroes in the entire game, guys, honestly. Like, he is really close to Scarlet in terms of usefulness. Next one is Isabella. She was reworked. She was kind of fodder more or less beforehand, just like the tree, but after that she got better. In the tests, she is really good. She destroys enemy team. You probably saw how she destroys your team yourself, but if you use her, she will be bad. So yeah, probably she's still in the D tier. Not that useful. I haven't really seen her being used anywhere ever, even after the rework, which is really sad, so she will be here in the D tier. Next one is Isolde. Isolde is a really good hero for the Graveborn. He can be your single target carrier instead of Diamond as well. He is being used in some boss teams as well, so overall you won't regret building him up. Although he is not that crazy useful as other guys, so he will be the end of the A tier for Graveborns. Really good, really powerful. You need quite a lot of investment on him to work, because mine is like low investment and he is not working properly. But overall, you won't regret building him up. Next one is Keltor. For the Keltor, this guy, oh my god, I don't really know. He's been part of the Torrenchis team, mostly. Other than that, he can be quite useful in the PvP, because he, when he dies, got that, you know, the gust after him, which is pain in the ass. So I'll put him in the C tier because of that. But overall, he might be even the D tier, but he is more useful than those guys for sure. So that's why he is in the C tier. Nara. Once again, one of the heroes who was used to be one of the top tiers, A tier for sure. Right now, she's not that crazy anymore because she's not that powerful, so I'll put her somewhere between C and B tier. Really situational hero that you use sometimes to take out one powerful enemy from the backline, you know, in the Misty Valley, something like that, but overall, she is not your lifesaver anymore, so I think she will be the top of the C tier for Graveborns for me, not even a B tier, because like, yeah, she's good but not that good anymore. Next one is Odin. Go straight to the S tier because his damage output is crazy, guys. Odin, when he opens all three of his eyes, oh my god, what he can do to the enemy. That's a powerful entity who destroys everything. So, go-to guy, really good. He can compare in terms of the damage with Draco, to be honest, like, and Scarlet. For, not for the boss teams, but for overall, like, usefulness. So, really, one of the best carries and therefore go-to for Graveborn Tower. Who else do we have? Shemira! Shemira, my... S tier for sure. Yeah, she was S tier since the start of the game, and she is the one who I owe to my progression in the entire game. But sadly, she fell down quite a lot right now, so I'll put her to the C tier. She is still useful in one of the boss fights in the guild boss, no, the Cursed Nemora fight, basically, when she destroyed the ads, and other than that, she can be linked to your dimensional hero. That's about it. So, sadly, she is not useful anymore, but you can still use her end of the C tier for me, but this is so sad. I really wish that we will get Awakened Shemira, guys. That would be great. That should be the thing. Mark my words. I think we'll get Awakened Shemira, guys. That will be really good. I'll go for her straight away. Thoran. Thoran, for the Thoran cheese, will be an S tier. If you are doing Thoran cheese, he is very useful hero who will destroy enemies, high deficit, he will push you to the end of the board, whatever, a really good guy. I used Thoran cheese early on, like, well, when I was progressing. Now I don't anymore because I don't do high deficit anymore, but for that, he is an S tier. If you don't use him for the Thoran cheese, though, he will be somewhere in the B tier because other than that, he is not that useful that much. Like, he can tank for a while, he can do the same role as Brutus, basically, by preventing enemies from destroying your team early on, because he will be, like, resurrecting and that kind of stuff. But outside of that, not that crazy useful. So, yeah, let's keep it in mind. For the Thoran cheese, S tier. For everything else, let's put him to the A tier, like, middle ground. Will be fair. Overall, a really crazy guy, like, if you're going for high deficits, you won't regret that. Next one, Mr. Thorn. Mr. Thorn, goddammit, I tried to use him everywhere, I couldn't. Pretty useless guy, so I don't know, I think him being used in one of the Cursed Realms, I think, and probably in some PvP. But yeah, he is not the best hero, so I'll put him in the D tier, somewhere before Baden, I don't know, somewhere here. No. Come on. Move. There we go. So yeah, he will be here. Honestly, like, I don't recommend going for him. Last priority right now, unless something will change. Not the best hero. Next one, Mr. Silas S tier. Again, Silas is one of the best healers in the entire game. His skill set is crazy. He is preventing the damage taken. He is getting those healing clouds, all that stuff. Very powerful part of the Graveborn team for the campaign with Alna. A really nice guy. Recommend getting him as soon as possible, building him up. You won't be disappointed. Go-to guy. Who else do we have? Desira. Desira is part of your... What was that again? God damn it, I forgot again. Of your temporal rift team. So you want her at least for that. Overall, her skill set is really cool, I like that, but it takes so much time to activate, so I'll put him to the B tier just for that. If her mist would instantly fill out the entire screen, she will be somewhere closer to the S tier, I think. Right now it takes so much time that it's not that crazy efficient, but overall useful, and you won't... Well, I mean, she's good. She's good. Now, next one is the old pirate, Hodgkin, right. One of the best heroes, as again, like, his crowd control abilities, his flag, his ship ability are really good, so he is closer to the S tier even, but I would put him in the beginning of the A tier, somewhere right next to the Farewell. Another good crowd control guy that they can actually switch each other. This one is a little bit more tanky, this one is a little bit more ranged. and a really nice hero. You won't regret building him up. He is useful in many Curse Realm teams, so yeah, therefore a good investment. Next one is Trezner. Trezner, I mean, I like his design. He is pretty powerful, but he's mostly used in the PvP. That's why I'll put him to the B tier, not that essential hero. But overall, if you don't know who to go for and you got all the top heroes already, won't be a bad decision for sure. Next one is Fane. Didn't have a lot of experience with Fane. I like his skill set because he is really good for invade team, so he pushes the enemies away. But outside of that, if you won't be able to crowd control the enemies and push them away and destroy them, probably he will die pretty fast. Nice hero once again. I would put him to the A tier. I like what I saw, but he haven't been seen in any teams, so that's why he will be in the B tier for me, somewhere in the middle, like before the Trezner. I think that will be the fair position for that guy. And the last but not least, I think your name is Kalin, right? Yep, Kalin, the mage. I like her a lot. Like, when I tested her out, she was really powerful and really useful, but once again, I haven't seen any teams with her. Like, I don't know where to use her. She's good, but not as good, not that crazy good. So I put her to the beginning of the B tier, maybe right after Desire, because Desire is useful in some game modes. She is not, at least now. But I'm pretty sure that she will find her way towards the top and she will be useful in some fights later on. So there we go, those are the Graveborns that we love and like. Basically, you won't go wrong with any of those S and A tier Graveborns. If you want the wish list, go for those guys. They will help you out in the campaign, they will help you out in the tower and everywhere else, so that's a good way to go. Whew, guys, I think that's it. That's the tier list right here. So let's count who have the most... well, we got Lightbearers. That's surprising. Lightbearers have the most S tier heroes because of the Awakened guy. If we will remove the Awakened guy, it will be pretty fair. We have 3 Lightbearer heroes, 1 Mauler hero, 3 Wilder heroes, and 3 Graveborn heroes. That's pretty fair if you ask me. Here we got most of the A tiers are Mauler heroes and pretty high amount of Graveborns. So if we'll take S plus A tier, the useful heroes, basically, the mostly useful heroes, the Graveborns will win, I think. But overall, guys, you can see how it goes. Once again, guys, this is my personal opinion, this is the tier list, and I want to hear your opinion on that down below in the comments, because everyone have their own opinion and it can change, and your comments help me out a lot to figure out what do you guys think. While you go into the comments, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Also check the pinned comment in the video description for other links. We have more tier lists there, we have more guides over there, so you will find something useful there for sure. Also, there is a Discord link in the link tree where we have all my social links and my second channel, which I would appreciate if you guys would join. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stand Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.